And it will be George Sanford on the pole in the 25, along with the 92 of Frank Sibley. Row 2, it's Taylor Dockstader in the 2, and the 91 of Josh Reome. Row number 3, it's Dustin Hutton in the 7, along with the 410 of Mike Fowler. Final row in the 18G, Justin Gadbaugh, and the 88 of Fire Swamp. 8 cars on track, 8 laps is the distance. First of 3 heats on the day. For the Bob Johnson Auto Group DIRTcar Sportsman, George Sanford and Frank Sibley on the front row. Green lights are on and we're underway. And Sibley out into the lead as they hustle down the back straightaway. Josh Reome there to second. Here comes Mike Fowler looking to the inside lane, trying to slip by Sanford for the 3 spot. Sanford relegated to 4th as Taylor Dockstader and Fire Swamp charging from the back of the field. Out to complete lap number 1. It is Sibley in control as they lead the way through turns 1 and 2. The 91 of Reome, 410 of Mike Fowler. They complete the top 3, and they're driving away from the field. In the meantime, though, Sibley has found another gear. He drives away from Reome into corner number 3 and 4. Reome down low. Fowler right there with him as well as they're bringing off at turn 4 and across the line for lap number 2. Top 3 breakaway at the front. Taylor Dockstader right there with him in 4th as George Sanford completes the top 5, getting some pressure now from Dustin Hutton in the 7. Fire Swamp and Justin Gadbaugh completed into turn number 3 and 4. Sibley loves running the high lane around here, but right now Josh Reome has got a faster lane down there on the bottom. They're going to drag race down the front straightaway at lap number 3. Reome to the inside lane. Sibley's going to stick with that high groove coming up off the corner. Reome slides up, can't quite get there. Sibley's still there alongside of him, and now Reome gets the preferred groove down low. He'll grab the lead in turn number 3. Sibley trying to fight back though up on that high lane, up off the turn. Halfway home, 4 down, 4 to go. Josh Reome in control. Sibley now having to contend with the 410 of Mike Fowler, but he drives away with no problem off of turn number 2. That outside lane is really good through turns 1 and 2, but down here into turn number 3 and 4, the bottom is the place to be, and Josh Reome is finding that one out. But Sibley keeping pretty good pace up on that high side, though, as they come back down to the line with 5 laps complete. 5 down, 3 more to go. Josh Reome trying to run away and hide. Frank Sibley trying to fend off Mike Fowler right now for the 2 spot as Sibley has the 2nd position. The 410 of Fowler there for 3rd. It's Dockstader and Hutton, your top 5. Coming back to the line with 2 laps left to go. Reome pulling away. The battle is on now for 2nd. Sibley right there with Fowler. Fowler down low, Sibley up on that high lane. And Frank Sibley's got a good run, but he runs out of real estate off of turn number 2. Opens the door for Fowler to get by on the bottom. So Mike Fowler, last week's feature winner, now to 2nd. Josh Reome doing his thing, trying to drive away from everybody off of turn number 4. White flag in the air for Josh Reome. The racing fireman out of Clayton, New York, looking to get back into victory lane. It has been a little while since he's been to the winner's circle. Best finish of 5th a couple of weeks ago on June the 9th. Checkered flag is in the air, and another heat win for Josh Reome. He'll grab the win. 2nd will go to the 410 of Mike Fowler. Frank Sibley crosses in 3rd. Taylor Dockstader, Dustin Hutton, your top 5, followed by Fire Swamp, Justin Gadbaugh, and George Sanford. So Josh Reome gets it back into the winner's circle as far as qualifying heat races are concerned. His first heat win here of the season. And it will be Kira Backus in the 95 on the pole. The 32 of Ryan Shanahan will join her. Row number 2 is going to be the 35B of Brendan Moore along with the 34 of Eric Dyer. Row 3, it's Tyler Corcoran, the 64, and the 621 of Trevor Gibbons. Row number 4, it's Gavin Isley in the 18 with the 1D of Paul DeRutter.
Isley will be in there.
Off of turn number 4, we are back to green. As they work down the back straightaway, it is Ryan Shanahan, our opening day winner, into the lead. Brennan Moore, He's also got a feature win here. He holds on to second, but look at the company he's got behind him. Got Eric Nyer to his outside, Tyler Corcoran right behind him, and then throw Gavin Isley in there. Going to be a tough night for Brennan trying to hold these drivers off. They split the difference 3 wide. Eric Nyer, a big move on the high lane. He'll go to second. Corcoran back to third. Moore back into the 4th spot. The 18 of Gavin Isley completing your top 5, but everybody's chasing Ryan Shanahan right now as the Carthage native brings it across the line. He's got about a 6-car length advantage over the 64 of Tyler Corcoran, holding on to second. And look out, Kiribakis sails it off the top of corners 1 and 2. And we'll park it over there in between the corners. The yellow lights are back on.
Not sure.
So, of course, Barton and Lagwadis are here tonight celebrating a night out with their company, and I want to send a special shout-out to Marissa Clark for choosing to treat your team to a night at the races. Oh, they heard us. That's great. Are you all having a good time down there? Thanks to Marissa Clark. I saw someone down there taking pictures of the group earlier. Hopefully everybody said cheese before they said, "Oh, that was you." Okay. Well, hope you're having a good time here at Can-Am. Right now, Ryan Shanahan and Tyler Corcoran are having a really good time. They got the top 2 spots, but Tyler Corcoran's going to have a little bit more fun right here off of turn number 2. He's going to pull by Shanahan for the lead down the back straightaway. Brendan Moore back up into the top 3, gets around Eric Nyer as Trevor Gibbons trying to fend off Gavin Isley, and Brendan Moore, just as I say, he got back into the top 3, loses a whole bunch of spots, and now finds himself in the battle with Paul DeRutter and a host of others as they bring it down the back straightaway one more time. Tyler Corcoran, the 3-time and defending track champion, and he goes wide into corners 3 and 4. Ryan Shanahan gets the lead back. Seems like turns 3 and 4, everybody's struggling down there in those 2 corners tonight. As Shanahan continues to show the way now as we work lap number 4. 8 laps is the issue, as it's Shanahan, Corcoran, and Nyer, your top 3. Then it's Gavin Isley, Trevor Gibbons, Brennan Moore, Dan Reeve, Paul DeRutter, and Kiribakis in that order. Down across the line, 5 down, 3 more to go. Shanahan in control. Still about a 3 to 4 car length separation between the top 2, although Corcoran narrowed the gap a little bit going down into corner number 2. As Brendan Moore continues to struggle, the handling has obviously gone away on the 35B. They'll tweak on that come feature time. In the meantime, though, Ryan Shanahan enjoying about a 3-car length lead, but Tyler Corcoran nipping away at that lead. He's got it down to about 3 car lengths right now. It's going to be even more as they come down into corner number 1 and 2. Shanahan holding on to the lead, but for how much longer as Tyler Corcoran is eating away at that lead? It's down to a car length right now. Up off of corner number 4 this time by the white flag is in the air. Shanahan and Corcoran going at it for the win as they come across the line of the white flag. Eric Nyer, Gavin Isley, Trevor Gibbons, that's your top 5. But the battle is up front for the race lead as they head down the back straightaway. Ryan Shanahan looking for the win. Tyler Corcoran looking to grab the lead at the last corner off of turn number 4. Ryan Shanahan's going to hold on and win it. Second will go to Corcoran. Eric Nyer will cross in position number 3 with Gavin Isley 4th. Paul DeRutter comes up for a top 5 finish, and that's Brendan Moore, Dan Reeve, Kiribakis, and Trevor Gibbons.
August 28th. Oh, no, you haven't
Don't forget Powder Puff coming up later on tonight. Going to be an epic one. Now we have 9 combatants in the field. 2 of them are laughing at me right now. One kind of undecided. Owen Nyer and Remington Hamm are going to lead him to green in heat race number 3 for the Bob Johnson Auto Group DIRTcar Sportsman. Row number 2, it's Brian Hudson, the 621, the 707 of Greg Brinklow. Jessica Power in the 52 as we go green. Kyle Sharp in the 12S along with Stevie Roberts in the 5R. Franklin Mackin in the number 63 completed. We got green and Owen Nyer's got the lead, but Remington Hamm flexes his muscle. He'll go around the outside, picks up the number 1 spot from Owen Nyer. The 707 of Greg Brinklow with Jessica Power there in position number 4 as they come back down to the line this time by lap number 1. Goes up on the leaderboard. And it's all Remington Hamm at this point. Owen Nyer, best finish for Owen this year was 2nd. Back on May the 5th as Jessica Power, currently 3rd in points coming into tonight here at Can-Am. Holding on to position number 3. Power down low. Good friend and fellow Kingston native Greg Brinklow on that outside lane as well as they dice it up for 3rd and 4th. Brian Hudson, who picked up 2 feature wins here last year, trying to figure out which lane to pick to go in. Greg Brinklow looks like he's got the advantage up off of corner number 2. He'll grab the 3 spot away. Power back to 4th. As they work in turns 3 and 4 with Remington Hamm in control of the field. Has been in control since the drop of the green flag. Owen Nyer still there for 2nd. Power and Brinklow still wheel to wheel for positions 3 and 4 at the moment. Brinklow's got that high lane working. Power's got the inside lane going pretty good for herself as Brian Hudson, Franklin Mackin, Kyle Sharp, and Steve Roberts complete the rest of your field. Back to the line this time by 4 down, 4 to go for Remington Hamm. Owen Nyer still there for 2nd. This battle between Power and the 707 of Brinklow has been a real good one all race long. Again, these 2 drivers, they travel the world with one another. Basically all over the Northeast, running wherever and whenever they can. They park next to one another, and they live about 5 minutes away from one another, too. And they're within feet of each other on the racetrack as Jessica Power continues to hold on to 3rd. She'll grab the spot now into turn number 1 with 3 laps to go. Brinklow, Brian Hudson, that's your top 5 at the moment. Coming around with 2 laps left to go, but Remington Hamm has been the dominant force in this one. Rodman, New York native, celebrated a birthday a week ago. Holding on to the lead, nearly a half a straightaway advantage back to Owen Nyer as Jessica Power still continues to ride there in 3rd. Greg Brinklow and Brian Hudson having their battle for positions 4 and 5 on the racetrack. Then it's Franklin Mackin, Kyle Sharp, and Stevie Roberts in that order. White flag in the air for Remington Hamm as he brings the trip on the wild side, number 57 through turns 1 and 2 with a healthy lead over the rest of the field. Owen Nyer got about 3 car lengths on Jessica Power as they hustle down the back straightaway. Checkered flag is in the air and a dominant performance. Remington Hamm will get the victory. His 3rd heat win of the season. Owen Nyer will cross in 2nd. Jessica Power will come up for a top 3 finish. Brian Hudson gets 4th. Greg Brinklow gets the number 5 spot away. Then it is the